That could be frustrating. They're not here right now, but I can chase them down tomorrow and get them to get back to you. Would you like to leave a message and I can get that to them? Okay, you know what? Why don't you give me your number and then I will get them to call you back as soon as I can. Yep. Perfect. You have a great day too. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hang on. Thanks.
Good morning.
I have a sonogram appointment.
Your name?
Erin Treadwell.
And for security, I need your address and phone number.
Okay. 5 Bellevue.
Erin doesn't need to go through all that, Fred. I was at her house last week for a barbecue.
Hi.
Hi. You excited?
Stoked. I had the worst day at work and it didn't even register.
Come on in. Here you go.
He's perfect. It worked for you.
There's no need to thank me. I can't begin to tell you how much joy it gives me to bring a wanted child into this world. Diana's going to be very excited to see your scans, so when you see her later, give her a hug from me.
I absolutely will. He was a good man. I miss him so much, Mom. I keep thinking maybe if we'd gotten him checked out earlier, we could have caught it. You did everything you could for him, just like you're going to do everything you can for your son.
This case, it needs to be watertight. If there are any holes in it, we are going to lose everything that we have worked for.
Excuse me.
Is it time?
He's coming. He's so perfect. Just beautiful. So proud of you. I guess the hardest part is over. Oh, my sweet child. Do you really think I can do it, Mom?
But darling, you're not alone. Far from it.
You're okay. Who's that? That's your daddy. It's okay. Don't cry. Mommy's gotta go to work. Okay. It's my sweet boy. Yeah. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. I know. Sorry, he's in a mood. So are you, by the looks of it. Thanks. You okay? What do you think? That you're not okay. That's why I asked, honey. I expected it to be hard, but not like this. It kills me to leave when he's so upset. Just go. You'll be okay. Thank you. Bye, sweetie.
Erin,
Jessica, hi. Good morning.
you realize you're late, right?
Sorry, Ben wasn't well, and
I get that you've got stuff going on, but I need you to deliver in work hours. I know that this doesn't seem like the most important job in the office, but you're our first port of call for our clients.
Right, of course. I am sorry.
I'm glad we understand each other.
Just a little, sweetie. Just a little. Okay, that's okay. Aren't you? I know. He's barely been feeding.
Bottle of rest?
Either.
Hi. Well, hopefully these tests clear up what's behind the infection. But for now, I'll prescribe some antibiotics.
Thank you. Yeah. You did good. It's been relentless. And what makes it worse is I just can't sleep.
Why don't you try going up and taking a nap in the guest room? I don't mind watching them both.
Oh, that sounds amazing, but I just can't stop thinking about worst case scenarios.
I'm so sorry, Erin.
Don't be. You and Jackson have been a lifeline. I'm just scared and tired. I'm so tired. I swear, I looked in the mirror yesterday and I thought I was a ghost.
Hey, you are so strong.
I know. I feel like I might break down at any moment. I knew that single parenthood would be hard, but just not like this.
Yeah.
As per the stipulated requirements, we're to schedule the deposition in accordance with Rule 30 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedures, ensuring compliance with all relevant notice requirements. I need to make sure...
Excuse me. Hi, Dr. Alice.
Hi. Ben's results came in. Can you come in today?
Dee?
Severe combined immunodeficiency, a rare genetic disorder that affects his ability to fight off infection. I can't downplay how serious this is, but with the right treatment, his odds are good.
How?
It's inherited, needs 2 carriers. You and Matthew both had the gene.
But I've never heard of it in our family.
Matthew's neither, as far as I know.
It's easily missed unless you test for it.
So what are our options?
With the type of SID Ben is suffering from, the only treatment is thing. Yes, and the success rate for the treatment is high if the right match is found. Generally, the closer the genetic background, the better. Often donors tend to be family.
So potentially we could help him.
Maybe. We'll take some samples in today just in case, but generally the closest matches are siblings. Does Ben have a brother or sister? A cousin even?
Ben is the only kid in the clan. It's really just the 3 of us.
What about the father's side of the family?
Matthew, my husband, he was adopted.
Okay, I will bring the tests and I'll be right back.
I know, sweetie.
All right. Thank you. Let's hope you're a match. Otherwise, you're gonna have to put your focus on finding people with similar backgrounds. We can put out a request on our end, too. I'm gonna drop off these samples. I'll be right back.
Let me babysit. Take the night off. Give yourself a chance to process all this.
I can't.
Yes, you can. I insist.
I just need to...
We've been together since we were 14. I'm gonna take care of you.
My wife, she was attacked.
Do you know who did this?
No one is ever going to believe you.
I just don't know who I am anymore.
Honey, it's okay. I'm right here.
Gaslit by My Husband, the Morgan Metzer story. Premieres Sunday, June 9th at 8. Part of Truly Unbelievable Movies, a ripped from the headlines event, only on Lifetime.
Let the journey...
Meet Noor, head of social media at Philo. She's great at wrangling influencers and writing Instagram captions.
Aye, Captain.
But she clearly isn't ready for primetime. Lucky for you, she's not quitting her day job. At Philo, we're just TV fans working to build you a better streaming experience. And with 70+ channels for $25 a month, Philo's a better way to watch.
Can I move? I'm very stiff right now.
Lately, I've just been feeling open to infinite possibilities.
Believe in the power.
I am. Lucas doesn't remember anything.
I think there's more to this story. Is it asking too much to want love again?
The all-new season of When Calls the Heart.
No, it's written in the stars.
All new Sunday nights at 9, only on Hallmark Channel.
I'm gonna get you someday.
If he's done it before, he's gonna do it again.
What really happened in that room?
Fight or flight.
The dating game killer.
The Casanova killer.
The railroad killer. We're telling the story of someone who survived.
She's a survivor. I was memorizing his face, because if I do make it through this, I'm gonna get you someday.
People Magazine investigates surviving a serial killer. All new. Sundays at 9 on ID.
This is Caught in the Act, Unfaithful, and you are the star.
When love steps out.
What the is that?
Tammy steps in.
Oh, where you going?
Caught in the Act, Unfaithful.
Hey, babe, what's up?
These singles have finally met the one.
I want to get on with my life, and I want you in it.
But never in person.
After 12 years, Josh and I have never met.
What if we don't click in real life?
You'll be living with your person.
But will reality mean true romance?
We have a beautiful love story.
The Never Ever Mets. All new Friday, 8/7 Central.
You need a little loving.
Matter of fact, so far, it's okay.
It's okay.
I should have come clean.
What a coward.
Just death can separate us.
I thought that this was my happily ever after.
90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. All new. Sundays at 8 on TLC.
Adults. I'm Carmela Wallace. I started Live Free 999 to remove the stigma and normalize conversations around mental health and substance abuse. I want to ensure that we never lose another Jared.
Go to livefree999.org to learn more. If you need urgent support, text LF999 to 741-741.
Gracias. Thank you.
What's wrong, mijo?
Donating to a pet's medical care can keep families together. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
In an election year, guaranteed to divide us.
What I'm here for?
Jon Stewart and the Daily Show news team will help make sense of it all.
Oh, I am doing that? Oh.
Those are America's choices. It's us, but unfortunately, America only has two people.
Run while you still can.
Comedy Central's The Daily Show. New episodes weeknights at 11.
What are you saying?
Gypsy Looks Back. Premieres Monday at 8. Only on Lifetime.
I'm just praying I'm a match. Otherwise, it seems extremely difficult.
What about Matthew's family? His birth mom?
She died. It seems like finding a match outside of family is almost impossible.
Thanks.
I can't lose him.
You won't.
You won't. Okay, we will find someone.
Just wish I'd opted for more genetic testing.
STID often skips generations. We might not have caught it anyway. Ben just got really unlucky. Look, the clinic has a huge network. We'll put out an appeal. We will find a donor. Oh, excuse me.
Yes, can't hurt.
Huh. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Hey, this is Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. Charlie Allen here from Willowdale Bugle.
Hi, I'm looking for Charlie Allen.
Right here. Right here. Right here. Hey, Charlie Allen.
Aaron Treadwell.
Hey, thanks for coming at such short notice.
I'll...
Somewhat familiar to me. Yeah, another couple needed something similar for their kid last year. They also got IVF at Blessed Beginnings. You know, if you have time, we could go meet Tina, the mother. I already checked. She's free.
You work quickly.
Yeah, I want to help. And I think there could be a story here.
Things have gotten better since I took my sister's girl, who was a match.
Oh, that's great.
I know. You wouldn't be here without her. Here's the weird thing. Over the past couple of months, my husband, Chris, and I have been talking about trying for another. And this time around, we went for all the genetic testing options, the whole hog. And it showed that I was an SCID carrier, but not Chris.
So, your husband, he's not the...
Well, that's what we don't know.
You know, we could do another test. Compare results with Aaron.
That's a Pandora's box I'm not ready to open, Charlie. I'm sick. It's behind us. I just want to move on.
Aaron, nice to see you.
Hi. Sorry, I'm so bad with names. It's Fred, right?
That's me. How's your little boy?
He's doing better. Thanks.
Oh, he's doing well? I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. It's been tough. Look, I was hoping to speak with Jackson. Is he around?
Jackson is just out of a...
Jackson has just gone into surgery. Can I help?
Sorry. Do I know you?
Gabby Watts. I'm from head office. If you don't mind sharing, I'd love to hear about your experience.
Right. Yeah. I just met Tina. Tina Davis.
She was a client here?
Her kid has the same condition as mine, SCID, with no family history. So, I'm just wondering if there's ever been a mix-up with the samples.
Please, let me reassure you there. It's Aaron, right?
Yeah.
Jackson, actually.
Oh, thank you. That's so good to... Sorry. Just 1 second. Hi. Yeah, The hospital. Excuse me. How is he?
Stabilized, finally. They're running tests now. Said as long as the infection is down, he can come home tonight. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Alice also told me.
Nicole is a nurturing, beautiful woman.
The one thing I could not protect her from was the monster she was married to.
One of the worst days I've ever experienced.
We are here to vindicate her. Don't get in our way.
The Life and Murder of Nicole Brown Simpson premieres Saturday, June 1st at 8. A limited commercial event only on Lifetime.
Today's world is hectic, and as parents, we need all the help we can get. We know our kids would rather hang out with their digital babysitter, but this babysitter comes straight from Big Social. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube promise entertainment and connection, but spread ice. We would never let a real-life babysitter connect our kids to racists, extremists, or worse still, predators. We wouldn't let a babysitter show our children violence or give them drugs, but social media companies do this every day, making billions of dollars by feeding our kids lies and dangerous content that ruins their mental health and damages their self-esteem. Just remember that social media is addictive and profitable by design, no matter the human cost. Social media companies don't care, and Congress won't act, so it's up to us. We at the Center for Countering Digital Hate are fighting for change to make sure someone holds these companies accountable. Join us at protectingkidsonline.org.
Actually, this is where I belong.
Thursdays, the Jersey family is back, and for the first time ever,
what is happening?
They're all reuniting under one roof.
Our aunt's here.
Am I living in a Twilight Zone?
This season is sure to make history.
Where's the bitch? Don't arrest me.
Are you crying? Yo, Ron's crying. It's his first day back.
Jersey Shore Family Vacation. All new Thursdays at 8. Set your DVR.
Nickelodeon was kid everything, but that marked one of the darkest chapters. You know.
It made me wonder who was being hurt.
Have you ever told your story publicly before?
Quiet on Set, an ID true crime event. Sunday, March 17th at 9 on ID.
Fridays. Love Doing Lockup is back.
Total magic.
Get ready for true romance.
Being in love is worth being broke.
And strong convictions.
I'm in love with a dude in prison.
This season,
I can't wait to see my man.
It's not a crime.
I've never felt this way about anybody.
To fall in love.
People don't understand our relationship.
You know, I can find something better. She said.
True Crime Mondays are back with a bang.
Oh, 911!
With all new episodes of Fatal Attraction.
He believed that if I can't have her, then no one's gonna have her.
And For My Man.
She was frozen in fear.
He looked to her and said, "You're gonna help me get rid of the body."
With stories of twisted love.
It's the ultimate betrayal.
There's no stopping him.
And twisted endings.
Who did this to her? If you commit a crime, you gotta do the time.
Don't miss back-to-back episodes of Fatal Attraction, followed by For My Man.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale.
Bipolar?
Sorting out a mental health one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Medicaid and CHIP offer free or low-cost health coverage.
The story is strikingly similar to that of the Davis family, IVF parents to a son who suffered with and thankfully recovered from SCID last year.
Well, that's positive.
Wait. Despite later DNA testing showing the father was not a carrier, the fact that both cases involve the Blessed Beginnings Fertility Clinic raises questions, though they did not respond to our request for comment. I feel weird about this. I just wanted help finding Ben a donor. Trying to make some kind of big scandal out of everything.
A bit of drama might give more traction.
It's from the clinic. Look at this.
They're threatening defamation charges for saying that two cases from the same clinic were similar? I mean, that's categorically true.
Jackson's not picking up.
Where are you going in such a hurry?
Change of plans.
I'm sorry to do this.
No, you're not.
Listen, please, don't make this more difficult than it already is.
Difficult for who? Because it'd be far easier for me not to have to deal with a suspension.
Aaron, what a nice surprise.
I got a not so nice surprise this morning.
Office. My guess is that Abby informed the lawyers of this conversation, and then the article came out.
You read it?
Sure I did. It's not every day we're in the news. Yeah, see, this looks like an automatic response. It's nothing to worry about. Look, I have to get to my...
It seems as though this was sent with the precise purpose of giving me something to worry about.
It's unfortunate. Listen, can we talk about this another time?
No. I'm sorry to keep you, but everything is starting to make me feel very disturbed. I think I want to get Ben DNA tested.
Swab his cheek when you get home. Put it in the envelope, mail it back to us. Here, prepaid envelope. We'll get the results back within a week of sending it. I just wish you would come to me directly.
I tried. But you were so busy, and Gabby was very insistent.
And I completely understand you wanting to tell your story. Just be careful.
What do you mean?
That journalist, all he wants is a story.
Right. Well, I just want a donor. Hopefully this will...
Reach out to potentials.
That's really good to hear. Thank you.
It's gonna be fine.
Sorry about the angry texts this morning.
That's all right. You sure have a colorful way with words. You ever thought about being a writer? Could I see the letter?
Jackson said it was just an automatic response. I don't think your article helped.
Well, I had to go with what I thought the story was. You know, children get sick. Well, I'm truly sorry. You know, they sent the Bugle something similar after the Davis article. I'm assuming it was one of the authors for me already. You know, they do seem very proactive.
Wait. So you knew about this and you still published without even giving me a heads up?
Well, you told me you were friends with their star doctor. You know, I was assuming you'd get special treatment.
You still could have told me.
But would you have gone through with it if I did? Look, in my experience, people don't get this defensive unless they have something to hide.
Well, what about you? You seem a little defensive to me right now.
Look, I have another source. Inside the clinic.
Who?
I couldn't tell you even if I knew. They're keeping anonymous, but they gave me a tip. Another couple that have had some difficult dealings with blessed beginnings. Arranged to meet them tomorrow. Look, why don't you come with me? Hear their story for yourself.
So I did the DNA test behind Anne's back. Not my proudest moment. You're wrong. I'm grateful that we have a happy, healthy daughter. I just couldn't get past the green eyes.
I'm 100% Jewish. David, too.
And your daughter is half Dutch German.
It would seem so. You'd see for yourself if she wasn't at kindergarten. Straight, white hair, and green eyes. Never seen anything like that in our families. Of course, we went to the clinic. We needed answers. They wouldn't give us any. And then when we brought in our lawyer, they got aggressive.
In what way?
They lawyered up. They made it clear that there was a covenant in our contract that made taking any legal action very risky, put our home on the line for the fight.
Would you be willing to get Ellie tested to see if she's a match for Ben? If there was some kind of mix-up, they could be related.
Can we think about it?
I mean, we'd love to help your son. Part of me just wants to shut the door on that whole chapter. You know, another person called us about our story a few months back.
Really?
His name was Sam something. Research.
Much. For everything.
Anytime. And if you find your way down here again, stop by. Say hi.
Might just do that.
A Lifetime original movie ripped from the headlines.
I can't stay at home, so I need to stay someplace else.
For you, Tanya, I'd do anything.
Based on a true story.
This isn't gonna be forever, I promise.
You've got to take control of your life.
What excuse do you think you could have for breaking my rules?
I can't go on like this.
The Girl Locked Upstairs, the Tanya Cash story. Premieres Saturday, June 8th at 8. Part of Truly Unbelievable.
bunch of files and my bank cards. Okay. Should I wait to look around the rest of the house until the police have sent forensics over? Okay. Thank you. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm Brenda Day. I'm from CPS. We were asked to do a welfare check. Are you Benjamin Treadwell's mother?
Yeah. I'm Erin. Please come in.
Is Benjamin home? Is that the father?
Yes. He's passed.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
It's not easy raising a kid alone.
Especially a sick one.
He's sick?
Yeah. I assumed you... I know it's a mess. We got broken into last night.
Seriously? Are you okay?
Yes, a bit shaken.
I bet.
I was told not to clean up until after the police have sent forensics around, so...
You're taking oxycodone?
No. Why?
There's a bottle right there.
Oh. That's not mine. The intruders must have left that.
It's not a crime to take it with a prescription. Just make sure to keep them secure in the future.
Oh, I will be giving them to the police as evidence. Hey, can I ask, who reported me?
I don't know, and I couldn't tell you if I did.
Okay. Because it seems like between this and the break-in, the timing is weird. It kind of feels like someone is out to get me.
I'm sure that's not the case. Someone probably just thinks you need a little more support.
Right.
Is Ben's room upstairs?
Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah, my sweetie. Oh, okay. Yes. Ooh, you are hot.
104.
It's climbed since this morning. It was at 102.
It's another infection. I'm gonna put him on a course of antibiotics and a drip. He's staying here with us at the ward.
Oh my God! Of course I really see dead. My hair is this big. I'm from Long Island. You do you. And of course you can only watch me on Lifetime. There's nothing medium about it except for me. Let's say you found something that your dad wrote.
That was wild.
Teresa Caputo, Raising Spirit.
Joseph's Indian School has been delivered.
Thank you.
You always look good.
Except when I look terrible.
Just mean you don't look well.
I'm just spooked. I had a break-in.
Seriously?
And I didn't tell you because it was followed by a surprise visit from Child Protective Services. And then an emergency trip to the hospital.
That's rough.
You don't say.
So the break-in, what did they take?
Took my laptop, files, cards, some money. Oh, and they left a bottle of Oxy in the kitchen, which did not impress the CPS officer.
CPS? But do you know who called her?
How would I know that?
It's weird, though, right? Timing?
Look, that's not why I called you. I wanted to show you this. It checks out with our family.
These results are the ones from the clinic? Think it might be worth getting a second opinion?
So you can get a spicy follow-up?
No, I just don't trust that the clinic...
All I want is a donor. All I ever needed is a donor. And I need one now more than ever. Did anyone even come forward after you published the article?
No. No, but if more people know about your story, more eyes on it, someone has to step in.
Sure. But they haven't yet. Have they?
This is big. Okay, this is...
National news, broken by Charlie Allen. Gosh, I can just see you scooping up your Pulitzer.
But Erin, I want to help you. Okay, I do. I want to help Ben.
As long as it furthers your career.
What is it? Where's Ben okay? You have to drop this. But that's an escalation, to put it mildly. You're not freaked out?
Of course I'm freaked out, but the worst thing in the world has already happened. My son is in the hospital. You're right. Something weird is happening, and someone wants us to stop talking about it. If unraveling the truth is what I have to do to help Ben, then that's what I have to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, what if I can't make the house payments?
It won't come to that. You have to be kind to yourself, Erin. Everything's gonna be okay. Right? Oh, hey, honey.
Hey.
Is everything okay?
We had to close the clinic for the day. Fred, the office administrator?
Yeah.
He's dead.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't know all the details, but his son found him this morning, and it looks like a suicide.
Oh, that's so terrible.
This is gonna sound awful, but I think the clinic is gonna be a bit of a night.
Erin, at your old job, you answered phones and kept the office running and handled sensitive materials. Erin lost her job today.
Oh, Erin, I'm so sorry. This is gonna sound crazy, but would you consider coming to work for us? Yeah, you got the exact skill set that we're looking for, plus you can relate to our clients.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Oh, Mom, what if I can't save him?
You can't think like that.
But I do. I am all the time. It's all I think about.
Me too.
Ladies, hi. Hi, little buddy. Hello. Hello. How you feeling today? I have some news for you. A couple came forward. They tested their daughter, and I'm happy to say we found a match.
Seriously?
Yes.
I can't tell you how happy this makes me.
I'm just glad to be giving you some good news. I'm not sure how they heard about your case, but they said they'd be in touch, so I assumed they had your contact. It was a David and Ann Levy. Oh, pardon me. I gotta take this, but I'll be back.
I'm Libby speaking. Hi, it's Erin. Erin Treadwell. I just got the news. Thank you. 1,000 times over, thank you.
I'm glad we could help. I would have called, but I didn't want to get your hopes up until the results came through.
I haven't smiled like this in months.
Good. And apologies for our hesitance. Once the treatment is over, once Ben gets better, you should bring him up here.
Absolutely.
Ellie can't wait to meet her half-brother.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm glad we could help.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks.
So, they still have to do the treatment. Bone marrow transplants are no walk in the park, but it's looking good.
Good. How do you feel about Ben having a half-sister?
I'm trying not to think about it. That he's not Matthew's son, I mean, mine. And now, knock on wood, he has a future.
I was really sick as a kid, you know? And born with a hole in my heart.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, I'm fine now. Took them a while to diagnose it, but these days my heart is fully functioning, pumping blood around my strong, healthy body. All I'm saying is that they figured it out. You know, I got the surgery and I got better. Same thing's gonna happen with Ben. I don't know if this is the time to bring it up, but I've been pretty messed around by Blessed Beginnings.
Does she want to speak?
I've been trying to find out, but my contact hasn't been very responsive. All I have is an address. Who even knows if she's there, but we could go. See for ourselves.
Can I think about it? A part of me wants to just close the door on this whole thing. Also, I should tell you. Jackson offered me a job at Blessed Beginnings, and I can't afford not to take it. I need to keep with you.
Timing is strange. Oh. Yeah, they try to take you to court. Now they want to hire you, give you access to all their systems. Aren't you weirded out? I mean, how come the DNA results in the clinic were so far off? And weren't they going to put out a call for donors? It seems like they didn't really try that.
Charlie, you make a great point. Something is up. But can't you let me be happy? Just for this one moment.
Of course. No, you're right.
So the sonography rooms you're already familiar with. I'll show you the cryobank. That's where we freeze and store the samples. And I'll introduce you to the rest of the staff at a later date. It's been a bit of a strange atmosphere ever since, well, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just between you and me, Fred had been causing issues for a while. Yeah, he was actually on suspension and we were in the process of letting him go. Anyway, let's go look at your contract. Flexible work. We're happy to do paid leave for Ben's care.
Thank you.
No, I really appreciate you taking the offer, especially after the misunderstanding.
Clause 18, non-disclosure.
Oh yeah, that's standard for most medical practices. It's because of patient confidentiality.
Right.
How's Ben?
Good, actually. We found a donor. Now we just have to hope the treatment goes well.
Erin, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meet so many people.
Right.
Is everything all right?
Is it okay if I take this home?
There's just so much to read through.
Yeah. By all means, just get it back to us signed by tomorrow.
Will do.
All right.
Blessed Beginnings, main branch here.
Hey, I wanted to ask about the call out for finding a marrow donor.
Sorry?
I heard that there was a client that was looking for a donor for her kid in Willowvale, Oregon.
What? Was this recently?
Yes. Did you not?
I'd be happy to ask around.
Blessed Beginnings Fertility Clinic.
Aaron?
Hi.
How's the new job? Getting settled?
Yeah, just feng shuiing my new space. Did you want to talk to Jackson?
Actually, I thought I'd find you before you went home. My mom is in town and she's babysitting. Want to grab an early dinner?
You know what? That's funny because I am actually starving.
Perfect. It's my treat to celebrate your new job.
Oh, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. So how are you liking the new job?
Great.
Enjoy it while you can.
What does that mean?
I just found out he's getting transferred to Phoenix, which means we're moving to the desert next month.
I'm so sorry.
You know, it's hard enough leaving Rosewater and Georgia and Maine. I love my husband. But he promised that we were through with moving. I mean, when's it gonna end?
Why did you leave Rosewater?
Officially to open up the Oregon branch.
And this time, what's the reason?
Well, the party line is that honestly, there was tensions in California. And Jackson never spoke about it. But I could tell. I'm sorry to dump all of this on you. How are you holding up?
Good, actually. Really good. A donor has been confirmed.
That's the best news I've heard in forever. Who is it?
Some people I made contact with. They went to a Blessed Beginnings in Rosewater. David and Ann Levy?
Rings a bell.
Kid is actually Ben's big half-sister.
But how?
I guess there was some kind of mix-up.
That's crazy.
Right? I wonder if there are more. Diane, I need to... Jackson said he put out a call for potential donors. I called around to the clinics to follow up, but it seemed like they hadn't heard anything about it.
I didn't know I was moving to Phoenix until 3 days ago, so I'm not really the one to ask.
Are you okay? You seem upset.
I'm fine. I guess I just needed your support today.
I'm sorry. I really am. But, you know, this whole situation has been very weird.
I get it. But my mind is elsewhere. You know what? I need to go.
What? Already?
Yeah, I've lost my appetite and I'm terrible. I get it. I want to be at home.
Diane.
People have called me a murderer, but there's so much more. Looking back on the prison confessions, I still feel the guilt. I still feel the shame. Since the prison confession...
Hey, it's me.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you all day. Charlie, what happened?
I got jumped.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's just strain. Yeah, I'll be all right. But they took so.
Oh. Who was it?
Two guys. Yeah, it happened so fast, didn't really see their faces. I don't know if they were after something specific. I'm just glad I had everything backed up and encrypted. You said you were trying to get hold of me?
There's been some developments. Jackson and Diane are leaving imminently. And the clinic, turns out they never even put out a call for donors in the first place.
Wow.
I found this. Taped to the bottom of a drawer under my desk, where I work.
You check it.
Not yet. If it were to be found...
Well, I mean, if someone takes it, it's not your fault, right? Plus, you wouldn't be in breach of your NDA. So... things happen.
Well... Oh, and turn off the lights when you leave.
That drive you gave me was very interesting. Found a lot of files and some familiar names. Davis, Levy. There was a file on you, too. They had data on you all, including DNA samples.
What did it say?
All sorts for the parents, but the kids, again and again, half Dutch German. Where did you say you found it?
Fred's desk.
I have no idea. Right. Did he ask you any questions? Hold on.
What's going on?
You come with me?
Before the accident, we were keeping a log of his strange behaviors. Secrecy. Actions that felt like sabotage.
What does this have to do with me?
We were able to recover a sample of Fred's DNA. He had some of his sperm frozen. What we discovered is that Fred is a carrier of SCID.
Did he also have Dutch German heritage?
I'm not sure.
Did he ever work at any other Blessed Beginnings fertility clinic?
Is when doctors would sometimes use their own samples for insemination. We believe Fred may have got inspired. And that the guilt or the fear of being caught drove him to swallow a bottle of painkillers.
So what you're telling me is that Fred is my son's father.
I am so sorry, Aaron. Of course, the clinic will be paying damages to anyone that has been affected, yourself included. Sorry, I am.
I think I'd like to take the rest of the day off. I think I just need some time to process everything.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Lifetime original movie, ripped from the headlines.
I can't stay at home, so I need to stay someplace else.
For you, Tanya, I'd do anything.
Based on a true story.
This isn't gonna be forever, I promise.
You've got to take control of your life.
What excuse do you think you could have for breaking my rule?
I can't go on like this.
The girl locked upstairs.
It's like no one's here.
Or they just really don't want to talk.
Yeah. Sorry.
No. You're good at that.
Thank you. I could teach you if you like.
You know what? Why not? Once Ben is better, I'm going to whistle the day away.
How's he doing?
Yeah, he's going through a conditioning regimen. Poor little guy. I just hope that it works. When you had surgery as a kid, did it hurt?
I mean, I'm sure it did. I was too young to remember. Older than Ben, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my folks who suffered more, I think.
Oh, I just feel so guilty. I should focus on him. Be there at the hospital.
No, Erin. Ben is so lucky to have you for his mom. And he's gonna get better. Thanks to you. Forensics are back already. What? Fred was 85% Italian.
So definitely not Ben's father.
We've been working on a story. Blessed Beginnings Fertility Clinic.
You have a connection to the clinic?
I do. I actually have a story that seems similar to yours.
How do you know about my story?
Anonymous whistleblower. Can we help?
You know, I wish I never tested Pip.
Let me asking, at the test, did it say anything specific?
You know, Pip's quarter Dutch, quarter German. My husband was Cuban. He was furious when he found out, tried to sue the clinic.
Which one was it?
Up in Maine.
Do you remember your doctor?
Of course. Jackson Walker. Nice man, to be honest. Anyway, we hired a lawyer, put forward a civil lawsuit, but they countersued. It was more than we could handle and much more than we could afford. Evidence was on our side. The accident they offered to settle. Out of goodwill.
The accident?
They found him. My husband. And his truck in the lake. Luis was the warrior. Without him, there was no more fight. I could barely face the world, let alone the courts.
I am so sorry.
Even after all these years, the pain's just under the surface.
It still knocks the wind out of me.
Your son.
He's your husband's child. It's what I wanted, what we wanted so badly. But if I'm being honest, I think our children might be siblings.
I wondered if there was any others all these years. Hey, I don't want my name in that story you're writing. I don't want anything to do with this.
Of course. Can I ask why?
I'm scared. That's the truth. I had someone else about this a while back. Made me think of Luis and his accident.
This man, the visitor, he was connected to the clinic?
I'd assumed so, though he didn't share many details. I remember his name. Sam Bates.
Another one of our sources mentioned a Sam.
Is this him?
Is this him? Yeah.
Yeah. Did the autopsy confirm? No, thanks for sharing. I'll be in touch. So, apparently, Fred took a whole bottle of painkillers. But there was plenty of fentanyl in his bloodstream.
Do you think it was orchestrated?
I don't know. But you need to be careful here. We both do. Listen, if you want to stop this now...
No. I'm scared. What am I supposed to do at work?
As much as you can. Pretend everything's fine. As soon as it isn't, call me.
Generous.
You're offering the same to the others?
Yep, of course.
How many are there? I think I have a right to know. They could be Ben's half-siblings.
Perhaps the best thing would be for me to contact them directly, see if they're happy with me sharing their details.
Another NDA.
That's standard.
Seems so. I'd like to have a lawyer look at this.
If that's what you want to do.
And I'd like to take the rest of the afternoon off. Not great. The treatment isn't easy on him.
I imagine, poor thing.
You know, that poor thing got very lucky. I called up the clinic in Vermont. Asked them if any donors came forward, but they didn't seem to have heard about it. Your request, I mean.
That's strange. Maybe they have a new receptionist.
And then I called the one in Maine and Georgia. Rosewater, too. Same thing.
Could be because they didn't know who you were, and,
That must be it.
Are you okay?
You've made quite a start.
I meant to call.
But you didn't.
We're leaving earlier than expected. It's been hectic.
I bet.
Come in.
When are you leaving?
Surprise me. I've been meaning to call. You know, you were right, Erin. I didn't want to see it. Sorry, I packed all the other glasses.
Honestly, I don't need a drink.
Yeah, well, I do. You know, Jackson used to make fun of all the losers that would come into the clinic. He'd say, what's with these idiots thinking that the world needs their pathetic genes? No, I paraphrase, but it's like that every day. Contempt. No, he would pick them apart. And he could be so cruel, and I just thought maybe it was, I don't know.
Did he ever admit to anything?
No, I just started piecing things together. The incessant movie and this rushed relocation. Now all of this. And he wasn't alone, you know. No, he had help. But the clinic didn't want to lose their star doctor. They didn't want to admit that he was impregnating his patients for years. There's so much at stake that I know the board would do just about anything to keep the truth from coming out. And then you started digging.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. I just didn't want to see it. When I stuck in this state of unwillful ignorance. I liked my life. It was perfect on the surface, at least. And after speaking to you, I went looking for answers in his home office. And I found some interesting things. Your laptop, for one. Pile of court documents. And a pattern. I really believe that Ben has a half-sister in Margot.
Oh, Diane. I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, don't be. You are a good friend, Diane.
Yeah.
Such a good friend, Diane. So loyal to a woman who wants to ruin our lives. What a big, bleeding heart you have.
You're the one that ruined our lives. All you've ever done is lie.
How can you say that? I worked so hard to make you happy, to make other people happy. I made it easy for people who couldn't have afforded it otherwise. Hundreds of families. And each one of those miracle babies are smart families, whether they want to give those kids up.
You are a monster. You were prepared to let your son die to hide the truth? You knew that he had siblings. You knew that they could have helped him. Come on.
I always planned on helping him. I just planned to do it with a little delicacy. Something that you have made an impossibility. Diane, honey, I can fix this. But I'm gonna need to deal with Aaron. The same way I dealt with the others.
What do you mean?
He means that he killed Fred and Lewis and who knows who else.
Clever girl. Yes, I know how to make people go away and to keep my... I love you. Okay, we can start again. You and me and Margot, we can go out west. We'll start over. I won't do this anymore.
No, I can't. After everything I know? No.
No! I can't let you leave, Aaron.
Are those for us?
I hope so.
We have here.
Hi, sweetie. Hi. Okay.
Looks good.
Here we go.
Yay. It's your birthday? It's your birthday.
Happy birthday. You guys. How are you? Say happy birthday, Sam. Hi, Margot. Hi.
Oh, isn't it wild to go from being an only child to having 36 brothers and sisters?
Yeah, that they know of. Look how happy and healthy he is.
Should we see
Not
Mom?
gonna have a moment of peace ever again.
Here we go. Ready? Birthday to you, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God! Of course I really.
Last season eh? রেডি
আমার এক্স সে তো একটা টান লাগে
রেডি
আমার এক্স সে তো একটা কাল লাগেনি
হইছে না আবার রেডি
তোমাদের মিত্তি শহরে ফিরে
রেডি
তোমাদের মিত্তি শহরে টাকার খুবই অভাব টাকা হবে যেদিন ফিরে আসবে সেদিন। আমার
রেডি
টাকার জন্য ফ্যামিলি মানুষও ছেড়ে চলে যায় আর বন্ধু তো দূরেরই কথা
হ্যাঁ রেডি
এসেছিও একা যাবো একা মাঝখান থেকে হয়ে গেল কিছু বেমানদের সাথে দেখা